Hi, it's mystery author Ellie Alexander, and I am so excited to welcome you to a special episode of the Torte Test Kitchen. I am not a professional pastry chef, but I am here on location at Paddington Station with Sarah, who runs a professional retail kitchen.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like, some baking props, right?
Yeah.
And we are going to bake something from Live and Let Pie today.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. Sarah, thank you so much for having me to the store today.
Of course, we're happy to have you.
I'm so excited to bake with you in a real professional retail kitchen.
Yeah.
And today we're going to make a delicious, very easy recipe for cherry almond hand pies from Live and Let Pie. But before we get baking, I wanted to chat a little bit about real life here in Ashland, because one of the things that I hear from readers so often is, are you making this all up? Is this real? And I say, no, Ashland is a real place.
Yeah.
Indeed, we are here in Ashland, Oregon at Paddington Station, which in the Bakeshop Mysteries I refer to as London Station. Well, one of the things I think that I hear more than anything from readers is about kind of the mother-daughter team, Helen and Jules in my Bakeshop Mystery, and how they sort of like have created a community and a place where everyone feels welcome. And how does that translate to Paddington?
Well, I think we're a lot like Torte.
Yeah.
We have a dynamic duo of Pam and Kelly, who are mother-daughter.
I love that.
And I know, it's great. And they're also really community-based. We do a lot of things where we work with the other businesses in town and the chamber, creating lots of events and things to try to help just all of the shoppers in Ashland experience the great times here. And we just did a really awesome event down at our new store, which is the Express, the Paddington Express, and we did a Wonderland bingo, and we had 12 stores within the town, within a block of each other playing. And so it's just a great way for people to get to see the whole Ashland shopping experience.
That's so great.
Yeah.
And for you, you've been in the Rogue Valley for a long time. How would you sum up the community of Ashland and the greater Rogue Valley?
I think they're really thoughtful about each other. I've lived a lot of different places. I've lived in the Midwest. I've lived on the East Coast. And there's just a real sense of community here and supporting each other. And I think Pam and Kelly really are committed to that. And I think just any of our preferred customer programs are really a representation of that. We give back 2% of what our preferred customers spend to the Ashland Schools Foundation. We also do really awesome work with the Ashland Emergency Food Bank. We do our annual open house, and we usually donate. It's so much fun. And we usually donate at least a ton of food. That's always
a
our
ton
goal.
of food. A ton. You're not saying a ton in a figurative sense. You mean a literal ton of food. Yeah.
We have huge garbage cans at each store that we fill up the whole day, and people are so generous. And really, the open house event is to really thank the locals, because while a lot of our business is with people out of town, I think it's just a way for us to say thanks. Thanks for supporting us. Thanks for still coming in. Thanks for being here. And they get that, and they want to give back as well. And I think that really sums up Ashland.
That's so great. It's so true. It really resonates with me. And for readers who might be local, the open house is always the weekend before Thanksgiving. Is that right?
Yes, the Saturday before Thanksgiving.
So it's great timing this year, because my 10th book, A Cup of Holiday Fear, is coming out. And I know from previous years of coming to the open house, Paddington is completely decked out for the holidays.
Oh, yeah.
Carolers upstairs here. There's probably going to be hot cocoa.
Yeah.
There might be something with A Cup of Holiday Fear, so stay tuned for that.
Yes.
So today we are baking a recipe from Live and Let Pie, like we talked about, and this story came about. Well, I should tell you that the premise of the story, first of all, is that two young girls are swimming in Emigrant Lake, which is a real place here.
Yeah.
And they come up and they discover a skull. and that leads them to the past. And so there are kind of two murders that Jules is solving in this book. And the reason that came to me for inspiration was because there really were two young girls swimming in the lake back in like 2007 when the lake levels were really low, and they found the remnants of an old town buried under the lake waters.
Wow.
I know, creepy, right? So I don't think there's anything quite as sinister going on here at Paddington, other than, maybe coming to find adorable picnic gear or get a new picnic basket. But I have heard that there might be a mysterious past.
Yeah, well, we are in a historic building, and so it was built in 1904 by J.P. Dodge, and he had a furniture shop here, and it passed through a couple hands, and then our founder, Judy Patterson, took it over, and then Pam and Don came up from LA in the 90s and bought it and sort of ran with it and made it into what it is today, and now we have 4 stores and everything else.
And these great, like, historic floors and tin ceilings.
And the ceilings and the windows, and also our beautiful brick walls. So all those things are part of the original building. And Pam and Don have both really tried to keep with that, even during our renovations. And whenever we redo the floors, we always keep the original floors as much as we can. And even in our other locations, they've really tried hard to keep it as original as they can.
So when they have done renovations to kind of modernize it, have they discovered, skulls hiding in the passageways?
Well, no skulls that I've heard of. We have found some coffin nails and things like that, and just, fun things. And a lot of my coworkers have actually talked about a run-in with our ghost.
Ooh.
Yeah. So we've named him George. We don't know his real name. We have found that it's usually a male type entity. I have not personally run into George, but we had numerous employees who have said they have. And sometimes at night when we're turning out the lights, we're just extra cautious.
Smart move.
Yeah.
Well, George might have to work his way into a future book. We'll see.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
All right. Well, I think we should get to baking. So I'm excited to learn some of your tricks. I know you have a few little tools for us.
Yeah.
Specifically a cherry pitter.
We've got our cherry pitter. This one's really nice because it's a scissors. So if your hands are slippery and things like that, you can just slip the cherry in. Bam, it's done.
Perfect.
And so that's a really nice one. I also have some really great rolling pins here.
But what I'm thinking about this is, that's a good murder weapon, don't you think?
It could be. Yeah. If somebody snuck up on you, that would be definitely be a good one. And then we have our nice silicone mats, which are always great for both rolling out the dough and then for also baking.
Yes.
Makes cleanup easier, all those things. And then we also have our egg separators, and I also use this for olives.
Oh, okay.
Scooping out olives, because I love olives and I like more than one. So I just use it for that. And then we've got our pastry brushes, and again, this is silicone, so you can pop it in the dishwasher, really easy to clean up. And then we've also got our really great baking sheets. This one actually was voted #1 in Cook's Magazine.
Excellent.
It's made by Nordic Ware, which is all USA based, so that's really nice. It's a USA company. And then we've got our really great Kun Rakan knives. So we're going to use all those fun things.
Put that near me. I'm just warning you. All right, well, let's get to it.
All right.
they're so simple.
So easy.
And, you know, you tuck it in a picnic basket and you're good to go. You don't have to bring a fork, a knife. You've just got a pie.
It's great.
No. Thanks so much for making this with me.
Of course.
Before we wrap up, I know that Paddington has some bookish events coming up soon.
Yes. Yeah, we're doing a Harry Potter event. Yes. And we're really excited about it. I think it's going to be one of the most epic events actually in the whole town. There are 26 stores participating in this. So it's July 31st from 1 to 3 p.m.
Which is Harry Potter's birthday, right?
Yes, which is Harry Potter's birthday. So yeah, that's what we're celebrating. And actually our event coordinator here had the great idea, since now we have 4 stores, we're going to do each store as a Hogwarts house.
I love that.
I know. So here at the mothership, we are going to have Gilderoy Lockhart.
Okay.
And he is going to be doing Defense Against the Dark Arts,
Excellent.
crafts, and things like that. Then next door at Inspired by Oregon, it's going to be House Slytherin. Ooh. So we're going to do polyjuice potions, and Bellatrix Lestrange may be there, which is really cool. And then across the street at Paddington Jewel Box, we're going to have Ravenclaw, and they are going to be doing ancient ruins and readings of ruins and things.
Cool.
And then at our brand new store, the Paddington Express, we're going to be having Hufflepuff, and Professor Trelawney will be there to teach us how to read tea leaves.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That sounds
it's going to be
fun.
so much fun.
And anyone can come. Do you need a ticket or anything like that?
No, it's totally free,
Okay.
and you'll get a map.
Okay.
You can start at Treehouse Books or anywhere. We work hand in hand with them a lot, doing awesome kids events throughout the year. And yeah, there's a map, and it shows you exactly where to go.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
The other exciting thing to share with readers is that you guys are going to offer an exclusive special for the next couple weeks, right?
Yes, we're really excited about having your books here and having you come here and do this. So if you come on the mezzanine, which is our very top floor in Paddington Station, and say Live and Let Pie.
Live and let pie.
Yes. When you make your purchase, you get 10% off select items. So those items are our Norpro Cherry Pitter, since we were using that today. We also have our egg separator.
That is such a cool.
Yes, very helpful and handy. We also have our Kuhn Rikon paring knives, which are wonderful knives. And then any baking sheet you want, you get 10% off. And any silicone baking mat or rolling mat, you get 10% off.
So great.
Yeah.
Readers will be
So
set
come
for pie.
on down.
Whether you're a local here in Southern Oregon, or like we talked about, there are so many tourists who come through over the summer.
Yeah.
You could score.
Anybody.
And I am doing a special giveaway in honor of being here at Paddington Station and making such delicious picnic fun food. I'm going to give away a signed copy of Live and Let Pie, as well as some Torte merch to one lucky reader. And all of the details on how to enter that will be here on the post. Thanks again for having me, Sarah. This has been so much fun to cook in a professional retail kitchen and see some of your amazing gadgets.
Well, I've had a blast, and I'm definitely going to make these at home.
Yay! You should too. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and click the bell to get notified whenever I share videos like this. And comment below and let us know, what's your favorite kind of pie? Is it a hand pie or just a full-on old school pie? Happy baking!